Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, where I'm sure whatever happens next is going to be a big deal, so I guess let's just get right to it. There's nothing else for us to do here. We don't have any skill points to spend or anything. Alright, well, I'm certainly going to throw my lightsaber at someone. Hopefully that will be enough to solve whatever we've gotten ourselves into.
We had action on how long it would take you to get here.
And who are you?
Who am I? I'm Sort Tormo, baby. I'm the boss of this operation. You have greasy forearms to thank for bringing us together.
I will. As soon as we get out of here.
We have a special challenger for you tonight. An enforcer from a bygone era. A Jedi! Let's see what he's got. Oh, somebody get baby his toy.
Oh yeah, right. I don't even have my lightsaber. Give me my lightsaber so that I can throw it at someone. What do we got? Okay, oh god, it's an Ogdu. Take this. Oh, that didn't do anything. All right, oh Jesus. Okay, many other problems. Nope, that's bad. The camera turning when I don't want it to turn is a real problem. Back. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. That could not have gone better. No, don't. Again, camera turning when I don't want it to turn. Because I'm accidentally moving my mouse just enough to convince it that I want to switch targets, apparently. I really thought that was going to be enough. I was trying to do the hesitation dash forward strike there. Apparently I didn't quite get the timing right.
Maybe you should come down and face me yourself.
I'm too busy counting my credits.
Well, I mean, it's been pretty straightforward so far, but I've already used most of my healing items. And I'm sure the easy part is over now. Okay, that's not great. And these guys aren't necessarily terrifying. Ah, damn it.
That was nothing. Just wait.
Okay. Oh, it didn't... You have to hold the button down a little longer than I did there. No, Cal, in the direction I'm facing. It's almost like he doesn't want to live. And now I don't have enough force left to try it again. Yeah, that's, there's some real frustrating behaviors here. I'm just gonna let the monsters run into the acid a little bit. That did quite a bit of damage to a pretty large number of them. Okay, one of these guys. I can do this. We fought these guys a whole bunch of times. Oh, jeez. Okay, also big spider. Also big spider is the problem. This is maybe not a thing that I can actually do. Yeah, the problem here is going to be that, like, when do I ever attack? There's going to be no windows where I'm safe from both of them. Yeah, with one enemy you can, wait for him to attack and then, like, there's windows and stuff. With both of them fighting me, anytime one of them does anything, the other one's going to be ready to punish me if I go in. So, you gotta get there with full health and full force. Use slow. Probably the slow would help a lot. Yeah, the big slow. Although it takes 100 years to actually use it. Saber throw. I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay, so this thing we gotta try to. No. We want to lure the enemies together, and then I don't know why that thing died. I guess it must have hit the tongue. Okay, that was cool. He can apparently pull them to him. Oh god, that was pretty. That was a pretty bad time for the frame rate to go all wacky. Okay, that should work for us. I mean, we can fight him without having the fireflies do the majority of the damage. I'm not too worried about it. It does make things so much easier. Alright, let's Ah, not quite.
Oh no! Is that it for our hero?
Man, Cal, he has so much wind-up on his swings. You don't have to do that. It's a lightsaber, not a real sword. Like, the amount of force you use is irrelevant, and it's also, it has very, very little weight. I literally can't move out of there because I'm constantly being staggered by enemy attack animations. Nope, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, we're going to try a thing here. Sorry, we're going to try a thing here if the lock-on system will ever cooperate. I'm going to try to throw Saber at a relatively distant enemy. Okay, that kind of worked. Wild that there's a creature there that just survived a lightsaber throw. Ugh. It takes a lot of clicking to mash out of that that thing where they grab your arm. Also, it feels like when they grab your arm, that should maybe be real bad for them because you know you have a lightsaber in your hand. It's weird that that's an effective strategy on their part and not just a way to get sliced in half without me having to even move. Okay, we can do this though. We got it, we got it, we got it. This first part shouldn't be the hard part. I should be able to do this. Come on. Where are the guys? Okay, I want to just lure some of these dudes over here. Okay, that's a good start. Just a little bit too far away, I guess. Same problem. That should work, though. No, it looks like if I cut them actually in half, they don't explode. And the saber throw always cuts them in half. So yeah, I have to hit them with a weak attack. Okay. Look at this. We're learning. We're just going to fight him the old-fashioned way. Ah, that was a bad time to go in. Oh, that was the... Oh, that was the single, and that was the slow one. I gotta be more careful. Solid kick there, Cal. It seems like, actually, the dodge kick knocks him out of his recovery animations. Oh, that was bad. Yep, and then he gets a free hit afterward. That's a shame. Yeah, he turns red and jumps. And if he does that, you do have to dodge immediately because it happens really fast. Or he turns red and crouches back, and if you dodge immediately, you are guaranteed to get hit. You just have to see which one of those he's doing faster than I am seeing it. Don't use the saber throw. Saber throw's a trick. It cuts the part of them that explodes in half, I guess. Okay, there we go. That was a good one. Weirdly, did not give me back the health and stuff that I'm missing. Run this way. Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay, that thing doesn't actually die. No, 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 no. Oh, God. Yeah, I just, like... I know. It's a persistent complaint. But man, I really hate the lock-on system. It's like... It's the worst possible solution to all of the problems that you can have during combat. Like, Cal... I can never tell when he's going to do the dash attack. I sort of wish I didn't have it now, because if I didn't have it, at least we would have we would be able to reliably guess what he might do if I attack while walking forward.
Toss me one, BD.
Because sometimes I'm like definitely not running. I've just walked 2 steps forward and he goes for the big swing. And sometimes I've run for several steps and he just does the normal attack instead. The problem, I guess, is that there's no way for the game to clearly communicate which thing is going to happen. Also, Jesus Christ, lock-on system, come on. Try a little bit. I was kind of hoping we'd get a little bit more enemy-friendly fire damage out of that. Okay, we can handle this.
Easy pickings.
Ah.
Help, BD.
Got caught there by the direction change after killing the enemy because I hit the attack button twice. That's on me. Hit the button the correct number of times and only that many times.
Let's level this thing. Hit him with something really nasty.
Okay, you gotta be dead because now I got the big problems.
Mating season on Yalbek Prime.
Come on, do the thing.
Keep it up.
Huh. The slow just didn't have any effect at all. That's not great. And they don't seem to be able to damage each other, which is also not great. They do seem to have, or the big guy at least, seems to have less health than these guys usually have. No, Cal, come on, focus, man. Ooh, I dodged that through sheer luck. Okay. Just a big spider. Just a big spider. This is totally doable. He's just the biggest spider that has ever existed. Okay. Gotta use the slow judiciously here. Like, in situations like that. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boy, he really did not want to mash out. I mean, I got out of it eventually, but... yeah, I think... slow him now, going for the... ah. He bounces backwards too much when he gets hit, but only sometimes. It's really hard to tell how far he's going to move. I'm having a lot of difficulties here that are just caused by, like, inconsistencies that I don't feel like I have the tools to predict. Ah, so close. I wish I had enough force for a lightsaber throw. This would be the moment. Alright, come here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. That could be the end, right? That could be the end? Maybe that was the last one.
Best is yet to come.
Oh god.
I believe you know our next challenge is.
Do I have some force?
The Haxian Brood is gunning for you.
Okay, so now we gotta fight the Dash Orb. Which apparently is the Haxian Brood, or is a member of the Haxian Brood. I don't have enough force to do a thing. Bad?
Oh, come on.
Okay, he doesn't...
This is not your day.
he doesn't have that much
We're
health.
going down.
This is doable. I gotta stop double dodging when a single dodge will do. Oh, that was a double dodge situation, apparently. He definitely, I had only just barely started the dodge animation when he made contact. A single dodge might have been okay if I'd done it earlier. But yeah, like the lock-on system, first of all, locking your camera in place, and secondly, moving the camera sometimes in ways that are totally unpredictable. Like if you kill an enemy, there's no way to tell what enemy it's going to highlight next. It doesn't seem to have any rhyme or reason. Oh, they just let me skip right to this phase. I was prepared to do the whole thing. I was ready, man. I'm so glad I don't have to, though. Eat this! Cal. Try a little bit. Okay, so that does a fair amount of damage for free, but it's not actually more effective than just slowing and hitting him. In fact, it's probably less effective. No, I gotta stop dodging when he does that. Use the lightsaber to do blaster bolt stuff. Okay. Dodging is completely ineffective against that. That's fine. Waiting to pick that up until we were low on health.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Just a couple
You do not get a whole free combo.
Yeah.
Also,
Stay down.
dodging away from that combo doesn't actually make you safe. If I had dashed, or if I had done the dodge roll backwards, maybe. But I bet the correct way to do that is actually single dodge, single dodge, single dodge, which is tricky because then you're playing with like trying not to dodge so quickly that the game interprets it as a double tap. But we're definitely going to use that strategy again. Just not pick up the force here until I'm low on health. It's weird that it's not just on his body, right? But I'll take it. I'm happy about it. Yeah. A dash backward is way better.
Can't feel it.
Oh, and I did it again.
Just you wait.
Okay.
Dodge
Greedy.
this.
Yeah, that just plain does not work.
That's it.
See, right there, I would have expected him to do the dash attack. I may be being a little bit greedy here.
Get in, Jedi.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab it. Can I please? Nope, apparently can't. Not allowed to grab it. Please let me grab it. Okay, there we go.
It's nothing. Can't take a hit.
Well, I am beating him. It is happening. I don't know, that was a very silly thing for me to do. It's like, yeah, whatever, he's slow, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Stop running.
Yeah, there's no escape from that. So you have to just slow him or push him or pull him in that moment, probably. There's no dodging out of it. Maybe if you execute a dodge when he's closer to you so he has less time to turn. Yeah, it might be that I'm dodging too early on that one. But it also might be the case that you're just supposed to do a force thing to him there. I bet if I shoved him, it would have an effect. This is totally doable, though. This is extremely doable. And in fact, not to... Listen, I'm not trying to be like, oh, actually, I'm really good at this game. Because, yeah, I mean, there's obvious evidence that that's not the case. But I'm starting to think that it might have been doable for me to do this all the way from the very beginning. I am holding I'm holding block as hard as I possibly can.
Here it comes.
There's only so much I can do. Alright, so then he does the other one. That's probably escapable with a single dodge. Okay, I managed to actually get him with the first laser there. Yep, that's how you do that. You probably shouldn't announce that you're doing your combo. Solid kick. Yeah, you know what? I pretty much always wish that... Oh my god.
Easy credits.
I pretty much always wish that Cal was doing a lightsaber strike instead of the kick. The kick after the dodge just... it feels real bad every single time. I guess maybe the problem is that I'm only doing it against bosses because I just don't dodge that much against normal enemies. It's probably pretty good against normal enemies who it actually staggers, but against everything that we actually see it happen against, it has literally no effect. And it could have been a lightsaber strike instead.
Take it.
That same dodge that has worked so many times just didn't work there. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and grab this thing, I guess. Let's just reset here. Okay, yeah. Slow is very effective.
I'll hit you.
That's
Just
too
you
early.
Wait.
I believe you. I absolutely believe you.
Watch this.
Yeah. Not always safe. Not always safe to go for the third
Time to
one.
collect.
And yeah, if he knocks you down, if anything ever knocks you down, you are vulnerable for a really long time. Cal does not have the ability to, like, force push stuff while he's laying down, unfortunately. It's a thing that you would think you would be able to do. And there's like mechanical... There's a mechanical trade-off you're making there, like safety coming from spending resources, which I think is pretty basic and sensible, but it's just not going to be the way it works.
Just like the Clone Wars.
Got him. It is just like the Clone Wars.
You're mine. You afraid?
Yep, 2 hits. 2 hits is safe.
I'd like to see that again. Even I saw that coming.
Slow him. Gotta slow him when he does that.
Oh, did that hurt? You are
It hurt a
tough.
little bit.
It's nothing.
Alright, this will be a good time to go and cash in my thing here. Yeah, unfortunately the slowdown effect made it very difficult to time the saber block there. We got him. So we want to step right when he does the big run-in attack.
This is not your day.
And see, that just, like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. Mostly it works.
Yep, that one. How does he do that?
Second I go for the stairs. He's watching, man.
You're slippery.
I don't want to have to do that attack because it means I miss out on a
Oh, come on.
counter, but...
Is this what passes for a...
Again, like we're having some real problems here related to inconsistent behavior of mechanics.
You're mine.
Watch out!
I mean, we have this. We could have this at least.
That wasn't just any...
Yeah, like that. That's what I was saying. We could have this.
Nice job.
Haxian Brood Bounty Droid.
What do you make him count on? It's a mantis!
Oh, I should probably get inside, like, real fast. Let's,
Shoot across the galaxy if I have to!
He should have secured his arena somehow. Maybe not just had it be a thing that I could land a ship in. You see that little spin of the big wing he did? No utility to that. That was entirely gloating.
You're famous down there.
Yeah, they're an ugly group, huh? They smell like used droid oil. At least they're okay.
Yeah, a complication we could have avoided. Luckily, we found you.
We have another complication. The Empire knows about the holocron.
That's not good. The entire mission is now at risk.
And I had a nice chat with the second sister, Trilla.
What did she tell you?
She told me you betrayed her to the Empire. Is it true?
She'll say anything to jeopardize this mission.
Is it true?
She was my apprentice. Before the Purge.
You should have told me.
We're getting an encrypted message from Kashyyyk.
Mari,
Cal, we found Tarful, and he is willing to meet you. That's not all. The Empire overran our position at the refinery. Saw retreated off-world. Some of us have joined the Wookiee fighters in the forests. Be careful.
you too.
Later.
Later. You have her lead.
Okay, this is fine. Everything is gonna be fine.
I wonder what was behind the artistic decision to render Seer with the shiniest eyeballs that any video game character has ever had.
Can we talk? Can we talk? I don't know what's going on between you and her. I mean, I figure it's some kind of Jedi thing, but I don't think this is the right time for
It's
it.
not any of your business.
I think it's my business. And we're all in this together, aren't we? Hey, Cal. I made a mistake. And I almost got you killed. I'm sorry. I mean, we all make mistakes, right? Well, maybe not you. Hey, why don't you cut her some slack? I'm not saying do it for me, but you two are the best thing that ever happened in my life. Before you came along, all I cared about was a tight hand on a stiff heater. That's a game term.
I know what it is.
Cal, life's not a game. Before you two, all I cared about was myself. Easy money. Now it's different.
Despite the fact that there can't be any wind in that room, Cal's hair is still slowly pulsating, which definitely bolsters my theory that it's just a parasite living on his scalp. Alright, well, seems like we should ought to go back to Kashyyyk, and I guess we don't have a skill point or anything, so let's get right to it.
Cordova had supplies hidden all over Bogano. Could be worth a trip back to explore.
Yeah. Maybe. Trying to think. We probably have almost all the traversal stuff now. Although, I still don't think we could get to that one chest that's in that room. I don't know, maybe. And we do have to kill Ogdu Bogdu at some point. I guess let's take a stop off on Bogano.
You know, even after all the action you two bring, I still get a thrill watching the games.
And as long as you keep your habits in check.
Oh yeah, no, of course. I'm just a spectator. No gambling or nothing going on.
Breeze is
Really?
way too into Dota
Yeah,
2.
we're talking pure entertainment. Nothing gets me going more than watching a couple slubs square off. Just slick moves and brute force.
Captain,
You got
I'm
deep
slightly
in with those
troubled
guys
by your
betting rares.
enthusiasm for something so barbaric.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it is true. Totally barbaric, but still kind of entertaining.
Yeah, sounds like Dota.
Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
I feel like I should be allowed to sit down when I want to sit down. I mean, like, I know it's not my ship and everything. But also, it's just a chair. It's right there. I could maybe sit down a little bit earlier, is all I'm saying. It's slightly emasculating that I have to wait to be told. Alright. Let us go and get revenge. Sweet revenge on Ogdu Bogdu. I think I kinda know how to do it now. Kinda.
Hey, kid. How many of the creatures out there actually eat little Aterons like me?
I don't know, Grease.
Right. You doing okay? I need to check on your state of mind now and then, because if you go, then I go in a much more painful way.
This is a weird conversation.
I'm fine, Grease.
Okay. Just making sure. You know, I've heard some scary stories about Jedi.
Oh, really?
I may not understand the whole Force thing, but if you go from cantina to cantina like I do, you'll hear the stories. Some may be far-fetched, but from what I've seen on this trip, I just hope it all works out, kid.
Thanks.
Yeah, weird disjointed conversation. So we still haven't had the opportunity to go and see that guy. Maybe that's not a thing we can even get to, the little platform he's on, but I am curious about what exactly he is. Alright, let's start with this. Why did I think I would be able to just... Listen, I forgot how all the... Where do you even connect? Okay, over here. Let's start by going to that thing and actually sitting down at it. In my defense, I couldn't actually see the gap. It's not like I was trying to jump over a gap. I thought it was just a lot safer than it was. Alright, we definitely have a lot of leads to investigate here. First of all... No, wait, we sliced that already. That's how we got that bridge out. First of all, this way? Was this the first of all? No, this is how you get back from over there. We wanna go this way first. Over here, climb up this thing. I sorta remember. Listen, it was like a whole week ago. How's a man supposed to remember a thing for an entire week? It's crazy talk. Nobody could do it. The most common human trait of all. Convincing yourself that everybody, in fact, is guilty of your vices, so that you don't feel so bad about them. Okay. So let's go this way first. Can we, in fact, figure out a way to get access to the chest up here? Now, it's just a cosmetic chest. We could potentially push or pull the ball. I guess it doesn't actually have, doesn't actually have a glow to it. Yeah, I can't interact with it. I can make Cal do these really sad faux Michael Jackson moves, though. So what? Man, how would I interact with this? It still feels like a double jump would really get the job done. Okay, hold on. We can turn off the fans here. That seems like a smart thing to do. And then... nothing in here glows at all, except for the fans, which we don't care about. I guess... Am I allowed to pull the fans off the... Nope. Cannot pull the fans off the floor and use them to build a bridge or anything. Yeah, I still don't know how to get that. I mean, it kind of seems like it should involve this. Apparently I'm not allowed to throw my saber up. He always throws it on the same level he's on. Yeah, I mean, given that that's one of those Jedi Force spheres, it certainly seems like that should be involved somehow. I guess let's get up on the level where we could shoot at that. Try throwing the saber at it? May as well, right? No, actually I'm not allowed to do it from here. Yeah, and it's just not interactable. So we would have to figure out a way to turn it off first? Or something? I don't know. Still can't do that, apparently. Well, that's fine. We have another thing we need to do. What do you think the odds are that I get killed by this dude immediately? Oh, you know what? We never went back and got the portion of a health upgrade that we were missing on Zepho, did we? Because I didn't actually get to go back the way I wanted to. Really, lock-on system? Could you maybe, like, cooperate a little bit? Cal. Alright, I did not hold the slow button there, by the way. He did the long version of the slow on his own. I just tapped it, because that's... I'm pretty sure that was what we learned, right? Was that you want to... that was really bad. I should have done a single dodge.
Toss me one, BD.
He's doing less damage, right? It's not just that we have more health. It feels like he's doing less damage. Okay. Got dodged and got hit anyway. Learning. Not like a lot, but learning. Oh, this is bad.
Little help, BD.
Okay, that wasn't even that hard. Easy. Yeah, go ahead and open that up. That felt like... It felt a lot easier than it was to fight him before. Way more than I was expecting.
What's that, BD?
I guess it's just the development of some level of skill? Maybe?
Where Bogling was killed. Is it trying to defend its family?
Okay, well, we got our maximum life increase anyway. And now we know that Ogdu Bogdu was truly the greatest monster on the planet, except for maybe that dragon thing. Because who would hurt a bogling? Who would do such a thing? Alright, is there anything else that we really know about here? Apparently there's an interactable thing up there. Something down there that we still can't interact with. Something way down at the bottom of this pit. There's a path that's just marked unexplored. Okay, yeah. The answer is yes, we have some other stuff to look into. Right, I remember that. Okay, we can get up there. So what, we want to head in the direction of the temple, right? The place where we ended up eventually going. I think that's how we got over to the area with the thing that we can push over. Just go ahead and refill. We're just never going to go into Ogdu Bogdu's cavern again, so it doesn't matter if he gets respawned. And then let's see here. With this open... Is that a thing BD can interact with? No, it's just a thing that has a red light on it. Oh, look at it. It's adorable.
Let's go, BD.
I am strongly... Ooh, okay. Strongly compelled to go and meet that thing. We must have already interacted with this, as much as it is interactable, right? It's so conspicuous. Okay, so this takes us back up here. And the paths down from here are how we get to everything. Like, where are we relative to... Okay, if we cross the zip line to our right and then descend, that's how we get to one of the interactables. It's also how we get closer to our buddy here. Look at him. He looks kind of friendly, sorta. You know, BD, if I have you hack one of these, just go ahead and jump in. You don't need to wait for my permission. There's definitely no way over there. Which is a crying shame, because I just want to go over and give that thing a hug. Alright, let's see. So, we're still above it. I'm going to go out behind us and then turn around. Oh, apparently all of the enemies heard me. That's fair. I've not been particularly stealthy. It does just kind of seem like everything is trying less hard to kill me than it once was. Is this the right way at all? Okay, he does not like it when I do lightsaber violence to the wildlife. Good to know.
Someone made camp here. They were excited to discover a giant creature that lives close by. A binog, they called it.
Okay, so hold on. Where am I relative to the door now? It's like forward and below me. I mean, I could just jump down. I'm just going to jump down. Oh, right. Yeah. I remember this. No? Really? There we go. Some of these force powers are a little finicky. They really require you to use them exactly in the right spot.
Want to look inside? Okay, BD. What is it?
Zgag Wave. That's a very silly name for a you know what? Honestly, I kind of like it. It is a very silly name for a thing, but I like it. Okay, wait a minute. No, we have definitely not been in here. In fact, we've opened up a couple of pathways. Apparently, I'm not allowed to climb up on that platform. There's definitely some stuff going on below us. Still real curious what's going on with the swimming. Look, I'm one of you! Ah, who am I kidding? I could never be this adorable. I think it's mostly the tail that does it. Hey, whoa, a trilby!
Good work,
What
BD.
is going on in here? Oh. Okay, it was all friendly sounds. Everything's fine.
My friend, I flew with all haste to Coruscant and presented my findings to the Council.
Cordova's repair kit. He hoped someone would pick up his trail, but left BD1 to guide them.
Yes, thank you, Cowie. We discovered that long ago. Interesting that this is marked as a proper secret.
Let me see.
I mean, it's behind a thing, certainly. Let's have a look at our new lightsaber material real quick.
This hilt belonged to Cordova. Feels weird to say about someone I've never met, but it's kind of comforting. I agree. This place is special.
Okay, I wasn't really expecting a thing to happen.
I want to keep a piece of him with us.
Wait a minute, am I about to have a double lightsaber? That's just a thing that you can just find? It feels like that ought to be an important story sort of moment. Okay. Excels at crowd control. Use the force attack to overwhelm and clear large groups. Continue blocking to reflect additional... Oh, that's so good. What an upgrade. Wait, it's not. Oh, okay. I have to intentionally activate it. Okay, so let's just practice a little bit here. Yeah, it's wild that that's a thing you can just discover in a secret on Bogdano. Okay, so if I just mash through, the combo looks like. All right, so it's a lot. It's a lot of combo. If I do the delay attack, I don't know. It doesn't actually seem all that different. This one does not have as significant a difference. All right, the F attack. Ooh. Okay, that seems useful. Now maybe do the thing I was actually thinking we were going to do when we interacted with the table. Man, I'm glad I decided to come over here and touch this. I briefly considered not even interacting with it at all. It's kind of hard to see in the lighting down here, but I think that looks cool. I will say I'm a little disappointed that the, yes, Cal, you know what your lightsaber looks like. I'm a little disappointed that the second blade is the same color as my blade. I kind of wish that it was just his. I guess we don't actually know what color his lightsaber was, so you could theorize that he and you just happen to like the same color. But I've never seen a double-bladed lightsaber that had different colors on it. And that would be a neat thing, I think. Okay, well, I'm like very pleased about this. What an exciting find. I'm glad we came back here. Oh, Cal. Whoa, buddy. All right, he warped into the WWE 2K20 dimension there for a second. Okay, that was pretty worthwhile. Let's continue exploring, just in case all the other stuff here is as significant. Kind of can't believe there's just an unexplored path. I guess actually what we want to do is go back down there. And by down there, I mean all the way down there. Well, hold on a second. Is there anything significant over here? Because we did not swim this way at first. This would be a good place to hide a little thing. Nope. Okay. Sadly, there's nothing I can do to... Oh, wait a second. There is totally a thing I can do to swim faster. Wait, he submerged for a second when I did that. Nope, I still can't swim up or down. And it looks real goofy when you do it while stationary. Okay, what about this way? What's over here? Ah. I realized that I should probably use the force pull to grab that vine a little bit too late. You could hear me fail to hit it in time. That's alright, it's not like it'll be hard to get back over there. It's a little, the attack animations are a little bit longer. You have to commit a little bit more to the battle. That said, you can do a lot of damage real fast with this thing.
Need an assist.
I'm not sure if it's actually, like, it's hitting a larger number of times, certainly. I'm not sure that it's doing more damage, like more DPS than the single blade against a big creature like this. But against things where you only have to hit them once or twice, it's definitely better. Ow. I'm gonna get killed by a normal Ogdu. That's a thing that's about to happen. Why would I dodge directly backward? It's like my brain is completely turned off.
BD, stim here.
BD, help, please. BD, save me.
I need help.
Okay. He finally actually did it. Oh, interesting. The dash attack with it isn't any faster than the dash attack with the single blade, and actually does considerably less damage. So it's not just better. You don't want to use it all the time. Okay, well, we'll get the hang of it. So, let me look at the map again here. There was that vine that I missed, and I'm pretty curious where that goes. So I guess let's do that. Maybe I should... Hold on. I'm going to go climb up over here and rest at the meditation thing. Honestly, I like that there's a good reason not to just use it all the time. I think we have a skill point, too. I have no idea what we're doing next with skill points. Let's have a look at what is available. So, longer lightsaber throw does seem awfully good. Ultimate force attunement, also good. Stim canisters refill your force meter. Is that it? Is that the one? That might be the one. That seems real good. Holding pull allows Cal to pull and hold most enemies. Yo, actually, that seems great. And that's only 1 point. I'm going to take that right now. Okay, it's got a little, there's a little bit of a Sith vibe to that one. But it's fine. As long as you don't actually choke them. You can grab them around the neck and pull them toward you, but you have to do it, like, gently. And it doesn't technically count as evil. And then if you kill them with a sword, I mean, that's just Jedi stuff. Everybody kills people with swords. There's that thing again. You just convince yourself that everybody's guilty of your flaws, and all of a sudden they're not flaws anymore. That's just how people are. Okay. Hey, we made it.
Bones. Yeah, but they're incredibly old. Can't tell much from them.
This seems like a great situation for our new lightsaber. Yes, 100% exactly the sort of situation you want to use it in.
An ancient burial site.
And then I guess we just jump back down? Is that really all that was out here? I was guessing from the fact that that vine didn't appear on the map that we were going to find like a secret, you know? But I guess the Great Divide area is not even listed as having secrets. Okay, well, I guess we're just jumping back down then. Well, this has been, like, incredibly productive. I'm really glad Seer prompted me to come back here, because I probably wouldn't have done it until we, like, did a whole area without gaining any new traversal powers. Until I had some certainty that we were done, you know? That's one way to not get parried. Just swing very incompetently so that I can't block you. Boy, I didn't even... Okay, BD, you want to help me out here a little bit? And then I think we're just gonna... Well, I can't... There we go. Let's say I can't get the lock-on to turn off. Alright. Almost all of the mechanical problems with this game... Okay. Aside from that weird little thing that just happened. Almost all the mechanical problems with this game are the lock-on system's fault, and you can't convince me otherwise. Alright, where else is there cool stuff? I love running around and just, like, finding all the secrets. This is, like, a very compelling gameplay loop. They've discovered a way to make a bunch of very compelling things happen here. So I guess we're actually pretty far away from any of the other stuff that we want to examine, right? The best way back up is going to be the elevator over there across the wall run. Oh, we could do that. Does that make more sense? Okay, we opened this thing already. That does... Yeah, I think so. Now that we can go up these. Now that we can sometimes go up these. I guess that's not actually directly above me. There we go. That was kind of harrowing, though. May as well reset ourselves at this one. I've probably come pretty close to driving the Ogdu to extinction. So, you know, it seems like maybe we should just make sure we're spawning away from them and try to leave them alone as much as possible. Let's see, so up that way is just the temple. That's not helpful to us at all. We want to go... Geez, man. There's a lot of map and stuff. We want to end up over there. So I want to get up above where we are now, which I don't... Can I even do that from here? Let's see what's over here. There's a weird, like, abrupt ending to the path on this side. Oh, no. Yeah, I guess there just really is an abrupt ending to the path. I thought it looked like an area where there could have been a drop-off for some kind of secret something. Alright, so this is just going to take us back up where we would have been if we had taken the elevator instead of the zipline. You coward. Also, dealing damage to me is cowardly. How dare you? I do wish that there was a nice, easy, fast travel that we could employ here. Okay, this is the right way. I'm 60% sure. This is an area that has a lot of bugs, though. Okay, what's Speedy doing? He jumped off my back. What's he... Oh, right, because this is just like... Hey, did you know you can jump at a zipline and make a thing happen? Well, you really can just kind of like mash it in front of you and it protects you from all harm. Okay, over here is where that area that's just marked as unexplored is.
Mind helping me out?
That's not... That was a misclick. I suspect it won't end up mattering too much, but still, a misclick. Apparently... Oh, right, the vines. I forgot about the completely immovable, impassable vines. I was hoping that since I was slightly above him, I could just jump and get the aerial attack thing. Oh, I see. There is, in fact, a wall run path here. So where does this put me? We've been down there, although that's definitely a stim box. So no, we haven't been down there. I would have seen that before. Okay, it looks like that is the only thing to do here. So let's drop down very carefully so that we land on that platform, because there is nothing in the universe that I would like more at this moment than another stim.
Ready for another stim?
Yeah, I feel like our power level
There we go.
is rising very rapidly lately. Look at how cool BD looks. This is the good paint job. He's overjoyed to have it. Okay, and then there's this thing. That's right. We could see this thing from up above, or from below. So this would have been accessible from below if you got here with the, if you just got down there with the force pull. Okay, well, I'm glad that we came back here too. Just a couple more places to check out. Can we actually get all the way to the roof? And we must be able to. Why else put climbables here? There we are. Okay, so remaining doors down there below the ship and this thing. These are the two things I want to check out. So I guess we can just go back to the ship really easily here. We're right next to it. Every time all those lizards go scattering away from us, I have a moment of panic. I'm like, oh my god, how many enemies are chasing me right now? Okay, wait a second. Don't make the same mistake twice. Oh yeah, this is a much more sensible place to drop. Well, we should probably try to go do the other thing first because we're gonna leave via boy, is that gonna work? Did I drop and wall run across that and get to that zip line? I guess it's worth a shot. The answer is yes, but I panicked and jumped too early. Boy, BD, come on, help me out here a little bit, buddy. Nope, apparently that's not going to work. Let me try coming at this at a different angle so that I hit this a little bit higher. Nope, you just... One more time.
I'm here, BD.
Stim while falling. Good work, BD. You're a hero, BD. Okay, no, I don't think you can do that. So what is the easy way to get over there? Because that is where we need to be. It's run down and then take that zip line over there. Thanks to my shenanigans, we now have to rest again. Listen, everything's fine. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Which is to say that falling off a building over and over again and shattering your legs just makes you stronger. Eventually, I assume like after you heal, you are stronger. So we go down and then we follow that thing around to the right. We go up the zip line. Seems doable. Seems like a thing we could totally do. In fact, it kind of seems like a place we already were. And I just failed to take the right route out of here. Wait a minute. This isn't. Oh, no, this is kind of right. Actually, yeah, this is 100% right. I was supposed to be over here by Ogdu. Game very generously allowing me to correct there. Oh, right, but I have to be up on top of that. Which is how do I do it? Because I've definitely been up there. I know we can do that. Wait, how do you do that? Take me up another... Yeah, here we go. So that zipline does not take you up there. It's really only that zipline that does it. But I'm certain we were up there at some point. Oh, there's... climbable. Okay. That's the wall run into the... I see it now. Wall run into a climb. This is how we do this. All this work, and on the other side, it's just going to be a paint job for the mantis, which we see once every 2 hours. Okay, here we go. Actually, get as close as possible. Oh, that's like a bunch of tiny enemies. Yeah, look at how little damage that dash attack does. That's really poor. Okay, well, I assume that's where we're going, right? Wait, can I get over there? I'm not going to be able to make that jump. What is the value of coming up here? You can walk out over this, but that just lets me drop down in a place I've already been to. Am I missing something incredibly obvious here? It's probably the case. It's often the case. Let me see here. I'm on top of the chamber with that box in it that we couldn't access before. Maybe the idea here is that this is how I do that. Maybe I could drop down somewhere. So I'm like directly above that platform. But I can't just like arc a fall down into there, can I? Maybe. We're certainly going to give it a shot here. Aha! That does not feel like the right way to do that.
Just need to know, don't you? Oh, you found something.
And it was, in fact, a paint job for the mantis. Okay, and a scan. Scan's worth a little bit of XP, right?
Unearthed a curious artifact.
I mean, I guess that must be... I don't know. It worked. It's all we can really say about it is that it worked. It sure felt like an accident, though, the way the animation looked of him, like, falling in there. Okay, so with that, the last thing to do is actually go to the platform the mantis is on. Let's go find out another thing. And we want to do... Yeah, we can just go right back the way we came now that we have the zipline thing. Have we been over there? We must have been. Yes, in fact, I'm about to use that path to get back to the ship. Very, very generous aim control. Alright, guys, look out. Oh, he just shoved me. Apparently, some of them are quite rude. Okay, so the way down was over here somewhere?
Quiet.
Grease, please stop freaking me out. Do
Not
not...
a fan of nature, Grease?
Only behind glass. Otherwise, nature's not a fan of me. I mean, I may have 4 arms, but if you haven't noticed, I'm basically bite-sized for most deadly creatures.
That's not really that much truer of him than it is for us. Where the hell is the actual entrance? It's so... Oh, it's over on that side of the platform. Here we go, here we go. The ramp. Okay, we definitely saw an orb down here, a force ball thing that we could not mess with before. So let's just have a look. Oh, buddy. Oh, he's so scared. Now I feel really bad. Can I help him? Can I comfort him? It does not seem that I can comfort him. Oh, wait, no, wait. There is a button.
We'll find you a home.
Okay, the animations didn't quite match up there, but... Is he just going to live on the ship? Grease is going to hate that.
What do you think it does?
You gained a boggling stowaway. Look around the mantis to catch a glimpse of your new friend. That's adorable. Okay, well, we just put the thing in the thing, right? It's not rocket science. Actually, there's a little bit of physics involved, though. We're going to have to come at it from above. Yeah, Grease is going to hate that. I have failed. I have done a poor job. This is actually maybe going to be a little tricky. I tried to slow it there, but it did not slowed. That's a stim thing. Oh, I have strong feelings about that. So we gotta, yeah, we gotta get the angles just right here. I am not leaving until we get that. Man, going from 2 stims to 5 in, like, the space of 2 episodes is actually really nice. Okay, slow you. Get over to here. Almost. Almost. You know what? Sure.
Yeah, I gotta line this one up just right.
Was that... That was the hint? Was line it up? Ah, I missed just, like, such a small amount there. Get it up there, and then stand, like, right here, and... Come on, curve it, curve it, curve it. Ah. That was close. I think we're supposed to do it from approximately that angle. I just needed to get actually on the ramp instead of, like, rolling along the edge of the ramp. And it doesn't look like we actually need slow. That was maybe good timing. It just didn't affect the ball at all for some reason. Getting a lot of that with these force powers, I feel like. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah.
Good catch, BD.
I mean, did these all unlock at the same time, and I'm finding them all now as soon as they became available, or have I just been missing them constantly throughout the game? And we could have come back to this one as soon as we had Force Push. So, yeah, the latter, basically. I was supposed to be acquiring these incrementally over the course of the game, and I've just been playing on hard mode because I'm bad at discovering secrets. Well, whatever, we're getting through it, you know. Cal's died a couple 100 times, but we're getting through it. Alright, so Zepho, I think at this point, all clear, right? I don't see any other interactables. I don't remember anything else that we could have played with but didn't. I think we just actually did a good job. Nope, never mind. There's definitely, like, chests and stuff. Actually, a bunch of stuff, apparently, that I haven't found. Listen, we found all the important stuff. That's what I'm choosing to believe. So that's going to be it for us for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time tomorrow when maybe we go back to the plot. Maybe we make some actual forward progress. And we'll see you then.